Hi, hello, and welcome to the Sorting Bureau. This is a demo that I found during the Next Fest. There was a startling number of, I guess organizing games like this. I have this one in my library specifically. I have this one. I have Pack My Order, and I have Organize My Shop. I think those are the only three organizing ones I have in my library currently. The other two I thought about doing today, but neither of them have like graphics settings, so I'm playing them in full screen, which is a pain in the ass because once again I have an ultra wide monitor. And also my dual monitor setup is a mess currently, so it's just a bit of a pain in the ass. The two monitors aren't on the same level, so depending on which side I put OBS and the gameplay, I have to like crank my neck slash head one way to see the other screen. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that. We can talk about that in the game because this game's just gonna be a chill vibe. Outskirts of Tokyo, present day. Welcome to the Sorting Bureau. Step inside. I'm excited. I'm excited for such a chill day. I might have to put on music. It's gonna be too chill. I might need music in the background. Welcome to the Bureau. Good morning. My name is Sawako. I'm the keeper of the Sorting Bureau. Here, we put things in order. The desk by the window is yours. On it, tea and a few boxes from me. Sort them in at your pace. And how... Oh, the how and the what you will learn with your hands. I'm nearby. Okay. Your first lesson, sort the push pins by color. Take your time. See, like, the big thing about this game is it emphasizes that, there's no time limits, it's just chill, just do what you want. And I'm like, I love it. There is no music, though. I'll go find music. Oh, no, I don't have... I might put music in post, actually. I just realized I don't have any music. I don't signed into my music, on my... Did you hear the sounds? Hold on. The second thing they emphasized in like their Steam page is that each item has its own unique sound. And that I fuck with. And I'm glad. Oh, oh. It makes a different sound depending on how many is there. Oh, that's cute. That I fuck with. Like this the whole aesthetic of this game is this, so the fact that they've put in, that detail to it, so good. Do I desperately kind of want to know what happens if I fuck it up? Yes. But I also can't, See how it went? Oh my god, they have a time lapse. Oh my god, they have a time lapse. This game has everything. This game is great. Also, what a wonderfully sounded time lapse. Oh, so good. Can I sip the tea? Oh, you can open the window. Good, the first one is done. A touch harder now. 3 boxes, 3 kinds, each kind to its own. Push pins. Push pins. See, like, I just, like, I don't know why, this just, like, scratches the funny itch inside my head. Like, organizing? I love organizing things that aren't mine. I was organizing my own life, though. Absolutely not. My life is and will forever remain a hot mess. I cannot be saved. I've just noticed that these buttons all have different number of holes. There you found out what happens. They just don't let you do it. Oh, we gotta listen to what the push pin and button sound is. We don't know yet. I've been yapping over it. I'm sorry. Okay, the push pin sound is great. The bottom one doesn't sound overly different to that one to me, but also that makes sense. So, oh, the push. Did I call it the paper clips one? Is banging. Ah, so good. But no, literally, I think that. I literally actually the other day, my mother has like a cookbook, except it was for, we had like one of those like food box services. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, the time lapse. The food box services, and so it was a bunch of recipes from that we enjoyed and collected over the years, but just like shoved away. So I went through the other night and organized them by meat, then cut, and then like carve. Oh, scratched the itch inside my head so well. But I was over it by the end of it. I did also label everything. Spring day 23. Clear, 28 degrees. Clear and hot. New requests arrive 3. Oh my god, there's a cat now. Boop, boop, boop. Sorry. Hi from May. Hi, Grandma. Oh, no. Hi. Grandma says I talk too much and work too little, so helping. Brought some of my little bits. We'll sort them together. I'm right here if anything gets stuck. Yell. Boop, boop. Can I turn the lamp off? Okay. I got on the open one side. We'll do May's first, sure. Hi, my first request. Help me with the stamps. We're sorting by color. Warm tones in one album, cool tones in the other. I keep my own albums this way at home. Looks really good. Oh my god, there were so many just suddenly. Oh, right, we'll listen to sound. Hold on. So you gotta love that the bird noise went right as I was trying to listen. That was crazy timing. Oh my god. I'm also gonna stop making promises about editing the new tier list video because I still haven't done it. And like every time I bring it up, it gets delayed. I want to say that I'll get it done by the end of this week, but like I've been saying that for I think 2 weeks now, so I really can't say anything, can I? It's just, oh, I made a mistake. Here's the thing. I'm like, I made a mistake picking the show I picked because I just like can't find the motivation to finish watching that show. I'm finish rewatching Sid show to finish to actually make the video about it, right? But I'm like, no, you've not told anyone, you've not locked yourself in. You could just like pick a different show if it'll get the video done quicker. But no, my stubborn ass is like, I'm committing to the bit. We're gonna sit here and maybe get through this eventually. It's rather impressive, really. But you know, I'll get it done. Eventually. Boy, will it be eventually too. Wow, picture perfect. You know what? I love these time lapses. They're so cute. I don't know how long this demo was. To be fair, it could easily be unending, right? I'll be very curious to know if they're gonna. Well, seemingly they might add a story mode because obviously we're getting all these little tidbits of information about some of the like sub characters. I've also realized you might not even be able to hear the sound effects. I don't know. Good, time for more. Today everything goes in one box. Many small things mix. Take your time, you know how. Oh boy, one more thing. You don't have to drag things all the way to the box. Move them slowly or toss them with a light flick. The box will catch them, whatever is easier. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, this one is fucked up. Oh, I see. So it is like... Okay, interesting. Okay. Oh, I don't like how little these buttons are. And that's gonna trigger me. Oh, but they do have a different... Okay, well they have a satisfying sound, don't they? Button delivery. What the hell were we talking about? I got so distracted by the sounds. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been like, oh, do you want to know a really unfortunate story? I guess I can tell you. I was thinking about saying it in the other video, but I was overwhelmed with everything we were doing in that game. Oh, also, on the note of the previous video I filmed, what the fuck is it called? Cyber Paranoia? I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. The one where you are a hospital question mark with the robot android. I saw another one, another visual novel where you're the android, and I actually like I thought it was that one when I first downloaded it. It was not. That one also cool. Both of them in my library. Don't remember what the other one's called. And I thought, oh, that's so cool. And I just thought it was very ironic that I found one where it's both sides of the story, where you're one where you're the robot and one where you're with the robot. So I'm excited. I found a lot of fun stuff happened during the Next Fest. It's such my time to shine every time it pops up because there are so many indie like visual novel creators that it's just like, oh, I'm eating so well with all these fun new indie games. I also almost forgot, so I'm pretty sure I talked about it. I pledged in the A Date with Death 2 Kickstarter, and I was on like the third email reminder that I had to like fill out the forms in regards to that. After it went through, I went, oh my god, how did I forget? I almost fucked up. I would have felt so bad. So I'm super excited, and I gotta get back into that demo. I gotta go investigate if my save is messed up. Or if I just needed to restart, because obviously if you don't remember, last time I played that, slash the first time I played it, we ended it because I got stuck in like a glitch slash bug. Which is completely fine. That's what, you know, demos have them, right? Oh my god, people. But like completely understandable. Good things. Order in good. Order in things, order in the soul. Madam Sawako. Continue. Oh, I didn't watch the time lapse. I've got some stamps here, and lots of them are torn. I got upset back then and ripped them up with my hands. Feels silly now. Could you piece them back together and sort them into boxes? Some I tore up in halves, others in thirds, and the leaves went in there too. Everything got mixed up. We get to put them together first. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, I forgot, the pieces stick back together on their own. Just place them close on the desk. I was tired then, I got a bit carried away, hee hee. The leaves are for my herbarium? I carry them around, couldn't bring myself to toss them in the box. We got. Okay. Some of these leaves out here. These are pretty leaves. I would keep them too. Okay. Start my entourage of stamps. Is it you? No. No. Is it you? Is it you? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. They don't like auto lock. You have to have all pieces for them to lock. I see now. We could just like start with like, oh yeah, all the tops and all the bottom and kind of see how it goes, right? Seems like most of the pink ones are in half and all of the orange ones are in thirds. It also appears that it's not necessarily like one piece fits one very specific part. It does appear that like they're all cut the same. So you just need to kind of do that. Does that work really too far? That's too far. Okay, that works though. How about only finding pink tops? We need more bottoms in the pink department. Fascinating sentence, isn't it? Yeah. I was gonna tell you my story. I got so distracted. The other day, I was just like in my room, and someone was in the bathroom, and then the cat had come in at some point, whatever. And then I remember coming out, and the cat was acting weird. It had been acting weird all day, and the cat had been like overly interested in a door, like just like a utility cupboard door, you know, just like a closet door in the hallway. And like even when we opened it, they were like overly interested, and I was like, okay, this is weird, right? Later on, I was in my room just hanging the fuck out, and like all day they'd been interested in that door and the door next to it because it's two closets. Like couldn't walk past it, always got stuck there in my fucking room, sitting on my bed, and like I don't know why, but like something catches the attention and I'll call my eye, and I have like a wall plug that sits like a foot off the floor, right? It's not like on the floor, it's just like it's under a window, so it's not very high either. I was literally like looking at it because it's next to me, and I see run up my extension cord and stand on top of that plug a very small mouse, and I was like, oh, this motherfucking cat brought a mouse, brought it into the fucking house and let it go and then lost it, and now it's in my goddamn room. So then I did what any sane person would do, and after just like staring at it in awe, I turned to go try and decide what to do. Look back, it's gone. I go, great, of course. And then I went to go find said cat to make it fix its problem. Cat gone. Go get the other cat, useless. I bring it in here, doesn't do shit. I was like, oh, I own useless cats. I finally find the cat responsible for this scenario, and I throw them in there where it was, and catches a whiff of it and goes, oh, there's something down here, and then goes, yeah, but I don't want to be here, and I was like, oh, so tidy, I'm kind of jealous, I can't even do that, and I was just like, please, and then I thought, fuck, maybe it's like run out, you know? I paused because I was thinking, I don't think I paused to like hear the leaves. And I was like maybe it's left, you know? Oh, a drizzle, 14 degrees, rain in the morning, easy by night. From Nakamura watchmaker, I hear your hands are steady. Inside the box, small things in need of order. I'm waiting, Master Genji. Oh my god, so many. Greetings, sorting procedure, gear screws, and more. 150 pieces with best regard. Oh, we're gonna be here a hot minute. This is very pretty. These gears and these coins are very pretty. Perfect time to continue my story, I guess. So I go, okay, maybe it's gone. You know, wishful thinking, trying to delude myself. I also want to like preface that like my room isn't dirty. Like it's mildly cluttered because it's a small room. So like where it was, there were things on the floor, but none of it was like trash or anything. It was like I have a stack of board games over there because my board game shelf is at capacity. Which I do need to find an actual home for. It's the big board games that don't fit on my second board game shelf, the main shelf. I kid you not, I have a shelf, I have a bookshelf that has like all my small. This is a cute coin. Oh, we gotta listen to the sound. Hold on. Where did the bolts go? Did the bolts not go anywhere? Oh, I guess they go with the screws. Okay. I mean, it logically makes sense, but also okay. So yeah, I have a bookshelf that has all my smaller board games on it, but I have a lot of big ones now that don't fit on that. So now I have a, that's a coin. I have a second stack of that is on a different shelf. But I have two like traditional sized board games I have 3. Where is the other one? Oh, because I have like I have a Monopoly. I have just a bog standard Monopoly, and you know they come in those like rectangular, flimsy boxes. I also have the Game of Life because I kept making jokes about it. So someone brought it for me for Christmas one year. So those kind of don't go on the stack because my stack has like bulkier games like I always say this one wrong. Wonderland Wars. It's Wonderland's War, isn't it? Fuck. I always put the S on the wrong word. And I have the Stardew Valley board game, which also isn't on the stack. It's also the one on my floor. Because, and this is no shade to whoever designed it, it's possibly a me problem. I can't get the box, I can't get everything in the box to sit flat so that like I can close it properly so it doesn't sit flat, so I can't like sanely stack things on top of it in the stack, and it can't be the top of the stack because it's too fat. It's too heavy. It'll like ruin some of my other board games because they are stacked by weight. And I kid you not, like in the stack, I think there's like 8. Because like the chunky ones on the bottom would obviously be Stardew Valley. I also have Betrayal at the House on the Hill and Wonderland War. I don't know how to say it. I'm not looking at it. There's something in the way of the stack. But then I obviously have games like Love Letter and Uno and like that's a gear and like code names that are all on the shelf. So it's a complex game. So like there that's a washer, I think, not even a nut. So you know it's like there is things on the floor. And I used to have like because it's the floor right this is why it's upsetting, it's the floor right next to my bed. So like that area is like the width of a side table. That's the wall, the side table, then my bed. That's how it goes. So there was also like some books and like paperwork on the floor that I had been like doing in bed and just like this is for tomorrow and never went back to because that's what you do when you procrastinate things all your whole life. But like that's a gear, you idiot. I also have like I have a rubbish bin, which I think what day did this happen? That happened 2 days ago. I'm on Monday, which the trash goes out on Sunday. We put trash out on Sunday to be picked up on Monday, so I didn't have any rubbish or recycling or anything in my room. So I did have, as a coin, I did have snacks. I have a snack bucket, which I had to get rid of. It's currently sitting in the kitchen, and everything open, which was only one thing, which I'd opened that day, has been put in like actual containers, because sometimes I go, fuck it, I don't care. If it goes stale, it's fine, only I'm eating this. But also, like, I'll eat it in a day. Packet of biscuits, I don't give a shit. I'm not putting it in a container, I'm gonna eat them all. So I was like, So it was like completely one of those things where it's like, this isn't just like a naturally occurring incident. This is, fucking set up by the goddamn cat. If it is the second time I've had a mouse in my room, not this room. The other mouse I had was in my previous room. But like, we had like mouse in like the ceiling / in the walls for a period of time. We get them every now and again to do with where we live. It's fine. Well, it's not ideal, but like, I'd rather fucking mice than rats. Rats are fucking horrendous to deal with. So like the previous time was because there's a fucking, my old room, there's a hole in the wardrobe that's just like exposed into like the studs and all that at the wall. Just see all the wooden framing in it. Don't know why it was never fixed, but you know, like someone kicked a hole in the wall. It's a massive hole too. Precise, thank you. Yay. And so yeah, I saw a mouse in that room one time and I just went, it's come out of the hole in the wall, because we had heard a mouse / rat, we didn't know what it was at that point, in the walls like a couple of days before that, and then that happened and I went, why my room? Why? And like that was when I had first moved into that room, so like my room was objectively very clean because I had just put everything in there. Didn't have time to accumulate trash, so never have I ever had like, touch wood on this one, like feel like that happened when my room is actually a mess. Also, ironically, this happened like days after I'd actively cleaned my room. Ooh, hello, I have a request of a professional nature, sorting instructions, fasteners, coins, and various bits. I am grateful in advance. Ooh, and stamps. Oh yeah, fasteners. That's a get anyway. I'm back with the coins, so yeah, I just... Ugh. It was a very cute little mouse, I will give it that. It was tiny. I don't think it was a baby, but it wasn't... It was not big by any means. So thank the fucking Lord. I don't think we've ever had like a rat in the house. We've had like... We've caught rats and rat traps before because the neighbours here have a bad tendency to let their lawn get very... Oh, sorry. Very overgrown, and that can lead to rats. If you didn't know, that can lead to rats. So don't do that. And cause to be fair, like, depending on where you live, it's due to where we live that it leads to rats. So that's fine. Yeah, just, ugh. As it was cute. I don't mean I want it in my room. I had like half the thought. I told you that like I saw it and I was in disbelief as to what I was saying because it did just like stop and look at me and I was like, and I like turned away and half a thought crossed my mind as I was like turning back to look at it. I wonder if I could just grab it. And then I looked back and it was gone, so that thought went like very quickly out the window. But like there was half a second where I was sitting there looking at it going, I mean, would it be that hard? They're quite quick when they want to be, so yes. But like, this one was not very quick. Like, I saw it twice. The 2 times I saw it, not very quick. But like, neither times was my brain quick enough to process the information I was looking at to go, just grab it. I would have slept so much better the past few nights had I just grabbed it. I'll also add, I haven't heard it at all. So to make myself sleep better tonight, I'm probably gonna say it's gone. Because I have not been sleeping well. It's just very unsettling. Being like, even though I know it's like it's a creature, but like just having an unauthorized figure in your room, creature, human, whatever, it's just upsetting. So I've just not been sleeping too well the past 2 nights. I literally, like, the night it happened, I'd unregarded accidentally stayed up till like, I think, 2 in the morning. And then I had my TV on, just like watching a video, and I like had the lights on. I have a dimmer switch, so I just like dimmed them all the way down and was like, if I fall asleep, because like I was on edge and I was uncomfortable with the thought of that thing having been in my room, right? I was like, if I fall asleep, it's fine. I don't know if I did. I like definitely must have like drifted in and out a couple times. But then I remember like hearing people, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, I was like, oh, 4 hours have passed, I guess. And I got up to say goodbye to one of them because I wasn't going to see them for a couple of days. They were going to work and they were going to work like far away from where we live, so they're like, oh, I'm just going to stay with some people out there. Just, you know, so I don't have to make the trip every day, which is like completely valid. Traveling over an hour for work, like multiple days in a row, not ideal. And that's not even just like, I mean, like, it's not gonna travel for an hour sucks, but like, if it's like physically an hour's distance away, if you can avoid that, because also then you have to account for any form of actual traffic on the road, so that's not ideal, and on work days, you know that is plentiful. Because like, I mean, I guess I can't say much. I used to travel. I used to do that like every day, actually. I take it back, I used to do it all the time when I went to uni. Like 15 minutes, the train itself takes 15 minutes, and then I also had to take a bus, which the bus only took like, I think on average was like 6 minutes, the bus. So it took like exactly an hour to get from uni. Get from the train station to uni. Not even from my house, from the train station. Hey, new box. I'm already curious. Here's the plan. Sorted out. Buttons, paper clips, and some. And then some. A medium box is gonna be great. I just know it. P.S. Grandma said to take your time, but I know you're quick. Oh, what is this button doing? Yeah, over here. So yeah, I was just like, ugh. I like the train though. I don't know, is that an unpopular opinion to like traveling? Is there a cat? I believe at least one of the cats is outside, so I might have. I like traveling by the train. I think it's, I mean, I don't know. I think there's like two different types of people. There are the people who would go driving is far superior because you don't have to deal with the people. And you can just like vibe out to yourself, which I'm like completely valid. I don't know if I heard someone going to the door or if I'm hearing a cat out there. I should probably go check, but I really don't want to. Cause like, yeah, I think who was I talking to? I think it was Vin. Vin was talking about how so we used to take the train with Vin all the time. Really some of the time. Because we went to uni for a period of time together. And I think when they started working, they drove. And they started working at their new job, they drove all the time. And it's like a 20-minute drive, but sometimes it can be an hour because, you know, traffic. And they were talking about how they do like just the fact that. Oh, it was on the inside. Someone had said cat it and it wanted to leave again. Anyway, and they were talking about how they like just the fact that they can vibe out to music out loud, just like in the car, just like have a chill time. Don't know if I still agree with that after it's been a while, because like that was like in the first week of having to drive to work every day. So I don't know if I asked them now if the opinion would still be the same, but like I just kind of like the vibe of just. Oops, that is completely the wrong one. Of just like being on the train, putting your headphones in, and like, I guess this is a unique benefit of the situation I was in. At the time, my stop that I got on from like my house was the last stop on the tracks, and then my university was on the complete last stop on the other end. So I went the whole distance there to there, so I didn't have to think about like getting off. Because you got kicked off at like the stop I needed to go, so I just like put headphones in and just like ignore the world. It is cool. I never actually fell asleep on the train somehow. I'm very close a couple times, but like did never actually fall asleep. Coming home late at night, always a killer after having like a full like fucking 12-hour day. That's a button, you idiot. Always a bit rough, but like I don't know, I fucked with it. What I didn't fuck with was like things outside of your control can very often go wrong with trains. That is the only problem with public transport, is you are not in control of any of that. And so that's a bit of a scary thing, because like, as I just kind of bragged about, I was stop to stop, so like, by train I was 15 minutes away, so if like, the trains decided they weren't running, that is a long ass bus. Or a long ass wait to try and convince someone to come get you, or a very expensive Uber. I am at Uber, to be honest. This game is making me tired. It's like, I've chilled out enough that I'm like, I could just like go to sleep right about now. You know? Just get a little bit of shut-eye. I took a nap on the couch today. Such a vibe. I felt old. To be fair, I was out there, because I had baked. And I was like waiting for it to cool so I could put it away. As I was sitting out on the couch. That fast? You're a monster. The good kind. I had a blanket out there because it was like pouring down with the rain all today. It was cold. And the cat came in and demanded to sit on me so that they could dry themselves, which is fine, whatever. And then I shoved them off so I could, I had to get up and get something, go check on something. I don't know. I came back and I was just like lying down and the cat curled up like, I was lying on my side, like up against my like chest and stomach area, and I was like, I'm nice and toasty now. I could so fall asleep. And then I fell asleep for like 2 hours. I kid you not, we have a Samsung TV. If you don't know, Samsung TV has its own like TV channels, right? One of them is a K-pop channel. There is literally, I fell asleep on that channel. I just went, I'll put on music, like, you know, I'll sleep for a bit and it'll wake me up eventually. Spring, day 25. It is cloudy, a drizzle. From Hannah. Oh, Hannah, not Hannah. And Mochi. Hello, my name is Hana, and this is from Mochi. He is a cat, and he mixed everything up again because he doesn't get what it isn't allowed, what he isn't allowed, or that he isn't allowed. God, I can't read. Grandma said that you are kind and you will help. Thank you. Poop my cat for that. Hello, sorry to bother you. I deliberated for a long time whether to reach out. Today's sorting puzzle. Pink and the odds and ends. Thank you in advance if it's possible. Pink and everything else. I love that for you. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. And I woke up like 2 hours later. I'm sorry. And I was like, how did I sleep so long? Like, that channel normally has a lot of like live performances, generally kind of loud, right? And I like look and click it. You know what was playing when I was sleeping? It was literally, I think the title of the segment was YG Soft MV playlist, and I was like, what a perfect playlist to sleep to. So I thought, okay, you know, if the gods have planned it this way, I guess I'm sleeping. Yeah, I just had a 2 hour long nap listening to chill YG songs. That was a vibe, no joke. It was very interesting because obviously, like, I think I mentioned I don't listen to a lot of K-pop anymore, much less new stuff. So it was like, oh my god, I'd forgotten about so many of those songs. I was like, oh, I'm having such a nice time. Also, don't I thought of this just being food mixed in with like nonsense. By the way, it's just really getting to me this one. So yeah, I was just like, oh, I seeing 7 member icon was a weird time. It's like oh my god, it's been years now since Hanbin left, hasn't it? Yay, Mochi says meow. What a crazy thought. There was something else. And I was like, oh my god, I forgot you used to have more members. Oh, who was it? I don't remember. I was like, wow, this is aging, this show. I feel old anytime I put that channel on now because it's 90% people I don't know anymore, and I'm like, oof. Oof indeed. Yo, today's gonna be fun, I promise. Check it out. Sorting through these. Edible and pearls, about 50 pieces. I hope it all works out. P.S. Next time I'll give you a real challenge. Edible, pearls, empty. Oh, please, Mochi made a mess again. He's an artist. That's what mommy says. All the pink stuff that you can eat goes in one little box on its own. Pearlies and buttons live together in another little box. They're friends, and everything not mine that Mochi dragged from who knows where goes in the empty one without a label. I must call you Hannah again. Hannah and Mochi. Mochi isn't helping, he's asleep. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I was just like, oh, it's so weird how like quickly, like, I want to say how quickly the world changes, how quickly like the K-pop industry in general changes as well. Like the world in general, you know? It's like, woof. It has been not that long since well, I say that. It's been, oh, I wonder how many years actually since I've been like an active, like, stan of K-pop. Oh god, it might actually be, huh, like, definitely over 5 years. Because I was, God. I think it goes back to like before I was in university. Or like maybe the first year of university was like the last year I was like in it. Huh. What a crazy thought. I think the last group I really paid attention to. Probably Stray Kids during the earlier days. This will age me. I think the last Stray Kids. Oh, what was the last Stray Kids song release that I actually like waited for? I was gonna say the last album I brought, but I simply don't remember the name. It's on my shelf behind me somewhere, but I won't be able to see it if I turn around. I'll have to go walk over there, and I'm not about to do that right now. What was it? I almost had one more, but I missed the window for the limited edition pre-orders, and I went, I don't want this. So I don't own it. What was that? What album is it? I think it's Yellow. That's all I remember. Yay, it worked. Mochi would help too, but he's still little. From Hannah. I called you Hannah and Hana and Mochi. What album was it? What was the last song? Oh, I think it was the album that Go came out on. Is it Go? No, it's not. What is that song called? Because I didn't like that. What the fuck is it? I think the last song I actually song release that I was there for might be Backdoor though. It was in the 2020s sometime. Oh, more gears. Good morning. Sorting algorithm gears for sorting. Thank you. Awaiting the report. This might be the last one. I haven't been keeping track on how long each day takes. We could probably do another. We might end here though. I don't know how long this demo was. As I said, like, it could realistically go indefinitely. Yes, I'm trying to think of like a natural segue into a new story, but like, you go from K-pop to anything. Instead, I'm sorry, I have nothing. Do I have any gear-related stories? No. I haven't played with gears in so long. Often, very rarely do I do a lot of gear-related construction. I am trying to think now. Have I ever made anything with gears? Oh, I think technically my music box has a gear in it. I made a music box this year. Oh my god, it was this year because I got it for Christmas last year. One of the like wooden ones that you build. I'm all about them. They just take up space though. Oh, I've been in an interesting plight. I can tell you the story. I'll tell you this damn story. Oh god. I am going to tell you very specifically the story. You're not allowed to judge me, okay? I'm going to preface this information with a few pieces of information. I brought this thing as a collector's piece for a piece of nostalgia from my childhood, because the first time I watched the show, I was about 11 or 12, and I remember that very vividly because because when you're 11 and 12, this is just how you are. I remember going, oh my god, I'm the same age as this main character, okay? Okay. This is about Black Butler. I recently, finished the word, recently acquired the DVDs for season 1 and season 2. Okay? And there is a massive story that comes with this. So where I live, there's kind of like a local like secondhand website. Think like eBay, except it's like for just the country I live in, or like the area I live in. I don't, you know. Anyway, so I was just browsing through that, and I was like, oh, they have an anime section. I'll see what's on there, you know, because there are like certain shows that Crunchyroll doesn't have, and like they're currently purging all the goddamn illegal anime websites, which is fine, I guess. But if you're gonna do that, make sure you have everything available. So, you know, there are certain shows that I am just actively in the process of looking for places to watch. And so I thought, oh, you know, I'll have a look and see what they have. Maybe they have one of these shows. And I stumbled onto someone selling their like season 1 Black Butler DVD, and I looked at it for so short amount of time. It wasn't very long. I looked at it and went, yeah, I want that. It was like $10. It was really cheap. And so I brought it. I would say 10 USD, by the way. So I brought it and was like, and then so I'd hit purchase, and I thought, I wonder if they have any others, you know, not specifically this person, but anyway. And I found that there was someone selling season 1, they were selling 2 discs, I was saying season 1, season 2, and I went, fuck, I should have brought that. Anyway, and then I found someone selling season 2 only, and I went, I've never once rewatched season 2 because who fucking would? It's terrible, but like for the collection piece, I should buy this. I went, okay. I brought season 2. And then I remember I hit buy now. I brought it all. I owned all of these things. And I remember looking, for whatever reason, I think I was like closing tabs and I still had the like season 1 and season 2 one open. I remember looking and going, I feel like that cover's different to the cover I have. And then I read it and I went, I'm so fucking dumb. I'm so stupid. I wanted to scream. A steady hand. I literally noticed it was season 1 part 2 and season 2, and I went, fate would have it that like this was perfectly aligned, and that this was also like $10, right? For the 2 of them. And I was like, I went, wonder if anyone has season 1 part 2 just on hand. The only other place I saw it was eBay, going for like $50, and I went, so then I brought that one, not the $50 one, I brought the season 1 and season 2. So now I have Black Butler season 1, part 1, season 1, part 2, and 2 copies of season 2. And I thought that is perfectly ironic because no one wants a single copy of season 2, and somehow I now own 2. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, I feel like anytime I see a Black Butler DVD, I should just buy it. And that should just become my thing. For like no reason. Spring has come to a close, summer begins. I do think that is kind of a perfect spot to stop though. Though I'm kind of curious what this probable new person is. From Alexi, hello, I have 7 boxes in my apartment. I don't remember which country is in which. I don't think I will remember. But let it at least lie straight. Thank you for taking them. What's in here? Okay, so it's just much the same. I think, as I said, I think we're gonna end it there. I don't imagine this game saves. I'll probably play it. I'll continue probably playing it offline. But yeah, so... Oh, and then, no, one more part to the Black Butler story. Because now I'm like, I really want to get the movies, because the movies aren't on Crunchyroll or like anywhere. The movies like don't exist half the time on the internet. You really have to find it legally. So I'm on the hunt for the movies. So if you know anyone selling the movies, to be fair, I would prefer the Blu-rays because there's only 2 regions of Blu-rays and there's 4 regions for DVDs, and the region lock is killing me inside because I live in a very odd place. Anyway, that's a different kind of worms. I literally saw, right as I thought I finally done with my Black Butler arc, we're good, I can move on. Someone put up their volume, or the DVD, I think it was actually a Blu-ray, it might not even be a DVD, the DVD of goddamn season 4, which is objectively the second worst season. I do not want to watch people play cricket for like half a series, you know, like, no, I don't give a shit about cricket, you know? Right, like, oh my god, public school arc sucked, it's so bad. it sucks. I don't know if it sucks more than the Sphere musical. I fucking hate that art, by the way. I'm ranting, I'm sorry. And I saw them put that up and I looked at it for like 4 seconds. They were selling it for, I kid you not, like $80. And I went, fuck yourself. That season isn't worth that. And I walked away. Because that's like the last season I cared about. The fact that I have 2 seasons of season 2, that's funny to me. I wouldn't buy season 4 at $80 when I don't even like the season, because I'm probably never gonna play that. I will probably play season 2 simply to torture other people, because that's funny to me. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been the Sorting Bureau. I'm kind of excited. As I said, I think there's potential for a cool story mode here, told simply through people's belongings, so I think that'll be very cute and fun, and I definitely do get the vibe and aesthetic, and I do vibe with it. Obviously, it's very particular, like, whether you will or won't vibe with it. Great game for just, like, talking shit, just, like, zoning out, watching something, listening to music, not doing anything. Such a good vibe for that. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and peace out, everyone. Bye-bye for now.